Good evening to all of you, my dear viewers. Today I will discuss the next portion of syntax rules. Now you can see and watch on whiteboard, my dear viewers. I have already discussed about some rules of syntax. So you can see here carefully. Here is some structures are given. So you have to notice that which type of structures are given. Okay. And let us see here the first number, many plus PCN plus plural verb. What do you mean by this structure? Many plus PCN plus PV it means plural verb, PCN it means plural countable noun. My dear viewers, if you use many, then after you can use plural countable noun and you can use plural verb. Okay. Suppose that many books, okay, many people, many persons, etc. you can use here. And next structure you can see carefully. Many a oblique n plus singular countable noun plus singular verb. According to this rule, you can follow the structure. After following the structure, you can observe that many is used in different way in a structure. Many a oblique n plus singular countable plus singular verb. Okay. Suppose that many a boy has come. Many a boy has come. So it means that I have not indicating many. I have been indicating a oblique n. Okay. So in this case you can use with singular countable and you have to take singular verb. Okay. Now let us see next structure. More than one plus singular countable noun plus singular verb. Okay. In this case, what do you mean by understand? At first you have to do better. Try to understand at first. You can observe this structure. More than one plus singular countable noun plus singular verb. At first, if you use more, then after you can use then, and just after you can use one plus singular countable noun plus singular verb. In these cases, if you see one, you can only use singular countable noun and singular verb. Okay. So follow and pattern this structure. After observing that, you can find out the more than one plus singular countable noun plus singular verb. Okay. Now the next rules. Try to understand. More than 2, 3, etc. plus plural countable noun plus plural verb. Suppose as more than 2 boys, 3 boys, etc. more than above 1. If indicating only one person, you can use only singular countable noun. And if you use 2, 3, 4, in these cases you can add plural countable noun after 3, 2, etc. Okay. Then you can use plural verb. According to all, just like combination, and you have to suppose that this is plural form. Okay. So you can use plural verb. More than 2, 3, etc. After you can use plural countable noun and then you can use plural verb. Next structure you can find out more plus just more. You can use more. Just you can use PCN plus then 1, 2, etc. PV. More plus PCN plus then plus 1, 2, etc. Don't any fact about 1. You can only use 1, 2, 3, etc. any number. Okay. More plus PCN plus then plus 1, 2, etc. plus plural. Okay. Now the next rule, more plus UN, I mean uncountable noun plus singular verb, you can use singular verb. Okay. Just you have to see carefully. More plus UN plus singular verb. More, after you have to take uncountable noun plus singular verb. My dear viewers, you are looking all structure, then you can find out, especially about the more you can use the words I mean plural countable noun, in which condition you can use singular countable noun and which condition you can use uncountable noun. Then after you can suppose that all the conclusion you can find out the 3 points here. You uncountable noun, singular countable noun, plural countable noun. Suppose that more, okay, you can this find out. If the just more uncountable noun, you can use singular verb. More PCN, you can use plural verb. And more, when you can use with not, you can use directly more plus SCN. This is a wrong. You can use more plus PCN. This is the right structure. Even though you have to not write directly many plus singular countable noun, this is a wrong. You can use many plus plural counter noun in these cases. Now let us see. You have to solve, check yourself. Then you fully command on this structure, on this rule. So you have to judge what's rules is observing now. Okay, my dear students, now take a first check yourself. Many book are here. You can see book is here singular countable noun, so you can use books. This is a right sentence. Okay, books, you can write books. Now you can see here, he has, I have not many friends. You are watching the here, you are watching here that I have not many friends. Here friend is singular countable noun, but you can use here friends. In this cases, this is a right sentence. Okay, now he has many problems. You don't use problems after a, many a, you can use singular countable noun. So in this case you can use problem, problem, problem. This is the right structure. Many of men have come here. In this cases many of men, what do you mean by many of men? Suppose that you are using many of men, in this cases has you can use. Okay, many of men, this is the right structure, but then just you can use here has singular verb. More than 5 criminals have been arrested in this concern. You are looking here, more than 5 criminals have been arrested in this concern. More than 5 is the right structure, but you are observing here, this is a wrong because criminal is singular countable noun, but in the by the structure, by the rules, you can take here criminals. Okay, criminals. Then this is a right. Okay, more book is needed for you. More book is, don't use book, you use books. Okay, next structure, he wants more money than he has. This is a right structure, right sentence, because here is used has. This is a right. Okay, this is a right sentence. He wants here, because you know that more money is uncountable noun. In this case you can use singular verb. Okay, okay, my dear viewers, I think that all of you try to better understand in my class, and next I will do next rules clearly. You can watch my channel, and you have to subscribe, like and share also. Thanks. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.